Hello guys and welcome back to Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam. I hope you're all well guys. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, leave a like and also join our Discord community. You find the link in the description. And in this video I'm not only going to talk about Bitcoin, altcoins, the market situation, which is very important right now. I also want to tell you how you can win some tokens of brand new projects. So watch this video till the end to know how you can get them. Alright guys, so all of you who've been watching my videos for the last month know that I've been bearish all the time. So as you can see right here, we have a lot of things going on with the trading bot, but also my updates on Bitcoin and the market situation. And I've been bearish all the time, right? Always saying that it's very dangerous. We're below key levels on the weekly chart. And as you can see, there is a video that I made some months ago, right here, 4 months ago, Bitcoin, nothing more than the truth. If you didn't watch it, then please do it. Then you will see that I'm really talking about those important levels that Bitcoin broke to the downside. And I said that I think the situation is very dangerous. And well, what we've seen in the last days and weeks, of course, has been very bearish. We've been moving to the downside pretty heavily, and what I like to see here is that those levels that I gave you guys with, for example, the resistance of this rising wedge that I talked about, that we can see on the weekly, on the monthly chart, it's a very heavy formation. And I said if Bitcoin is not able to get back above it to give us a bullish sign here, then we're going to go down, and this is exactly what happened. And so this is what I said in my previous video, and as you can see, this is 1 month ago. I said Bitcoin back above the weekly support, right? So are we back above support, and what is possible if not, right? And so watch that video and you will see that I've been correct so far in my opinion, but you can tell me if not. What I really find a little bit difficult these days, and this is what I want to show you right here. For example, the moon right here, live Bitcoin breakout, another video, I was wrong about Bitcoin, something bid for Bitcoin. So in my opinion, now tell me if I'm wrong, these guys change their opinions every time. So I don't know what's the reason for that. I mean, these guys, for example, Carl is very successful. I mean, we're seeing him in his office in a Bugatti and whatever he's showing in his videos. But I don't like the fact that they're changing their mind every day. But this is not only about Carl, it's also about other big YouTubers. For example, Crypto, my craziest trade ever, this is fucking crazy, I'm going all in, and so on. And yeah, and I mean, every time they post these videos and want you to go long, yeah, we see that it's wrong and the price turns around and comes back down. And this is because I think one of the major problems right now is that everybody still believes in this bull market and thinks that breakouts to the upside are as strong as they have been in the past. But you know, the fact is that when a bear market starts, of course you have those pumps to the upside, right? I mean, this is a bear market going over months here, but if you only take a look at this pump right here from the bottom, I mean, this is a 80% pump, but we're still inside of this bear market, right? So you can have those heavy movements to the upside, although the bigger trend is to the downside, right? And so in my opinion, most of the big YouTubers haven't realized yet that there is a high probability for us to go to the bear market, or that that this is the bear market now, that we are already in the bear market. They still believe in the pump. And in this video I want to talk about what has to happen for these guys to be right, for everybody who still believes that this is a bull market, what has to happen. And my charts that I'm going to show you here, I think are so easy, and you can really see the whole picture and understand what is the most likely scenario and what has to happen for us to be bullish or bearish. It's very easy to see, and they've been very helpful for me in the last months to know what's gonna happen and what the trend is. So I want to start with this chart. Those of you following me for a longer time now already have seen this chart, but I want to give you an update on this chart. What is going on? When we came down to this level, and this is July 21, I was already saying that this is a bad sign, because we only come down to this low red line if we're about to go into the bear market. And I showed you this with proof. For example, look at this right here. This is, I think, this is in November 2013. We have this heavy pump here, as you can see. This is brutal here. And as soon as we come down to this level, and look where this is, right? So this was the pump. And right here with this candle, we're testing this lower red line here. And this is the beginning of the bear market. And as you can see, from then on, we're moving to the downside, although we have here, for example, one more big pump here, right? So I'm sure a lot of people were saying at that time, yeah, guys, I told you, this is a bull market, it's going to go up, but then it came all the way down. Now let's have a look at the percentage here. So we're talking about 80%. Of course, if you see someone like that, most people think, yes, we're in a bull market, but then you see what happens. And there are also some other factors that you have to take a look at to know what is the most likely scenario. So just one example. I'm not going to show you all examples. I hope you believe me. And yeah, and so we touched this line in July 21. We came back up. We had another pump here to the upside. We failed at this resistance here. And now we're coming down. And now, guys, look at where we are. And I told you, I hope you believe me, I told you weeks and months ago that when we fall below this red line, this is the moment when the bear market starts, right? This is the moment when it's, in my opinion, official. It's official for me, right? So you can see it right here. We fall below this this lower red line. This is the candle. You can see it here. And look what happens afterwards. We're really going down. Now the good news is, whenever we fall below this low red line, we are about to reach the bottom, right? Then things become very fast, as you can see. It becomes very fast. We have, this is the weekly chart, and we have some weeks where we really go down heavily, but then also start turning around and find our bottom here. Now we can take a look at another example. So this is right here, as you can see. So as soon as we are below this red line, you see that? As soon as we are below it, we really go down heavily, but then we're also close to the bottom, and we turn around and move back up. Right? So I think this is something that you can see pretty clear here. Now something else that I really like to see here, what I've been talking about in previous videos is, you know that I'm using the support levels of the moving averages, right? Not of the price, of the moving averages. This red one here, this moving average, this red moving average, this is the 21 weekly moving average. I've been connecting the support levels of this moving average, and look where we are. And I told you we're going to reach these levels, right? I told you we're going to reach these levels because whenever a moving average leaves its own support, right here where I've been showing it, you can see it. This has been on my chart for a long time now. I told you whenever a moving average moves below or above its own support, resistance, whatever, and in this case it is the support, sorry, then we're going down to the next level. And look, this is perfect. I mean, this is really perfect here. And so right now I can tell you that if this 21 weekly moving average closes below this support here, then we're going to go down to this level. To me, it is 99% sure that we're going to go down to this level, and this is at 21 approximately. Now, it doesn't mean that we're going to stop exactly at that level, as you can see right here, but we're going to go to this level somewhere around here, and this is very likely in my opinion. Now, Something that's going to be very important now is, and I think next week will be major, everybody should be waiting for next week to see what happens. If this weekly candle is not able to bring this RSI back above this lower red line so that we come back up here, then we're going to go down, because this will be resistance and we're going to go down here. All right. So as you can see right here, this is an example here where we came down, we were below it, but the next weekly candle brought us immediately back up. So if this happens, then okay, things might be getting really bullish again, because this would be a very bullish sign. But if the next weekly candle is not able to close above this lower red line, then we should be very, very bearish. And let's see if I can find an example here. Like here, for example, I think. So we come down, we come back up, we try to get above it. You see this huge green candle here, but ending with a big wick here. So this is, as you can see, resistance. We're not able to get above it. This is two fake breakouts, no, not fake breakouts, two failed attempts to get above this. And so what we're going to see is a huge dump. Right. So this is the facts in the chart, not me seeing something that is not there. I'm just really trying to focus on what happened in the past, and this has been very helpful. This has been very, very helpful with the RSI and other indicators that I'm using. So this is one chart. The other chart is this one. I think this is the best Bitcoin chart out there. Most people have never seen it, but this is the best one. I've been really trying to make the best curves for Bitcoin, which give us the best levels. As you can see, all major levels are in this chart. It was not easy to create this chart, I hope you believe me, but as you can see, it has been perfect again. One more time, it has been perfect, and we couldn't get above this upper curve here, and as you can see, we're coming down. Now, what is important in this chart? First of all, as you can see, right now we're at these lines. I talked about these lines in previous videos. We came down exactly to these lines, and now we have to wait and see, are they support or not? So as you can see, currently they have been support. Bitcoin didn't fall or has not closed below them yet, and this is going to be a major indication for what is going on. So what I want to say here is that if you see a weekly candle closing below 33,000, no, let's make it better, approximately $34,000. So if you see a weekly candle closing below $34,000, this is a very, very bad sign. Now look at this example. We have a close here, and this is what happens. We're not able to get back above it, and so we go down heavily. We're not able to close above it, we go down heavily. As soon as we are able to close above it on a weekly chart, on a monthly chart, then you see what's going on. Then you see that this is the turnaround. This is the confirmation of the bull market, of the current bull market, and it moves up heavily. But if we close below it, guys, then it's game over. It's game over, as you can see. I mean, there was a little hope, but then, yeah, we went down heavily. So I think that this makes totally sense. And this chart, this is the best chart out there. And I told you in my previous video that there are a lot of signs that we could find the bottom somewhere around $14,000, because this is a major level. Also, here is the lower curve, which has been support over the last 11 years, and so I wouldn't be surprised to see a heavy bounce, I mean the biggest bounce ever for Bitcoin on this level. So remember my words, $14,000. If we close below $34,000, I think we're going to reach this level over the next month. So from now on, let's have a look. From now on, approximately 334 days, so almost 1 year, that we could reach this bottom. So the end of this year could be the bottom for the bear market, if this is really the beginning of the bear market. I also showed you some other really important facts here, and I'm not gonna repeat it for the whole chart, just showing you this. For example, um, from the top of the last bull market to the halving, the next halving, we have 882 days, right? And if we say this is the top and this is the next halving, oh, funny, 882 days. Just the same number. I mean, this is, well, this is crazy, right? So one example, so why we're going down now. Also, if we go back in time from the halving to the point where the bottom was in, this is, or no, let's make it the other way. So from here, from the bottom to the point of the halving, we have 517 days, 517 days. And if this is the bottom, let's have a look. How long is it? 487 days. So maybe from here, let's have a look. Yeah. So bottom could be in November 2022. 1st November 2022, we could see the bottom. And look, this is exactly at this point where these lines are crossing each other. So this is one thing, and there are other things. I'm going to show this in another video where I will really go deep into this chart and show you some really crazy historical price action that repeat and repeat all the time. And this is the last Bitcoin chart I'm going to show you here, but also very important chart. I've been creating these boxes. I showed you this in a previous video, and we failed. Look where we failed. We failed up here. We couldn't stay above it. We failed. We came all the way down. Didn't find support here. Fell below it. So for this week, this means if we're not able to get back into this box, approximately, let's say $40,000, if we can get above $40,000, a weekly close above $40,000, this is a bad sign, this is a rejection, and then we're going to go down to $28,000, and then we have to see what happens. There might be a bounce first, but then coming down. So this is a possibility. And I talked about the weekly support of Bitcoin. The weekly support of Bitcoin, whenever Bitcoin breaks below the weekly support of a bull market, we are in a bear market. First example. Next example. So I created these lines, or I draw these lines when it really started to get parabolic. Now, as you can see, weekly support, Bitcoin breaks below it, can't get back above it. We are officially in the bear market. Things really start to get parabolic. We have this support here 3 times, finding support on it. We break below it, can't get back above it. We are officially in the bear market. And this is the current one. Things really start to get parabolic here. We find support, we find support, we find support here. And yeah, we fell below it, couldn't get back above it. We are officially in the bear market. So this is a possibility, guys, right? Nothing that I'm saying here, I want you to think this is 100%, because this would mean that I'm a perfect person. I'm not. So there is, of course, the chance that I'm wrong and this thing is going to go up. So there is still the chance for this to become a bullish pattern. So this is something that I'm waiting for right now, to maybe get here an ascending triangle. So this would be, of course, extremely bullish, but also a very long one, as you can see. So something like this, moving up here, coming down again, finding support here, and then breaking out. This is possible right now. This is something that I'm watching, but of course I'm more confident in the beginning of a bear market than in this becoming an ascending triangle, a bullish pattern. So this would be heavy, this would be really heavy. Then we might see a W here, an ascending triangle, and so on, and at some point breaking out. And well, then of course I'm with you with the super cycle and with $100,000. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure that this. So this has a very low probability for me. And of course, this chart says that if we find support here, we turn back around and we really move up to the curve here, then we see the top out, I don't know, somewhere around $80,000, between $80,000 and $90,000 whenever we come up to this level. But this could be the next fake out, the bull trap, and then turning around, coming back down. So this is of course possible, but you have the levels, guys. I told you this level is absolutely key for me right now. So on this chart we are already below a key level here, right? Currently trying to come back above it, but on this chart we're still above one of the key levels. So if we really see a rejection here at $40,000 approximately, if we see a rejection at $40,000, maybe we go up to $41,000, right? Maybe we go up to this level. But if we fall back below $40,000 and close the next week below $40,000, then I think that this is a very, very bearish sign. And then of course falling below $43,000 with a weekly close, then guys, we're going down. Definitely we're going down. And I told you in the beginning, what I don't like at the moment is that those big YouTubers are still so extremely bullish. They don't want to believe that this is the beginning of the bear market. They don't give it a chance. They're only looking at one side of the chart, and this is not a good thing, because a lot of people are following them, and I mean, a lot of people then can lose their money. And what I've learned in the past is that these guys like Crypto, like Carl, like Altcoin Daily, like Kevin Swenson and Sheldon Evans and so on, they are really good when the trend is clear. When we know that we are in a bull market, then they give you some coins and they explode and they ride. But well, in the bull market you could argue that most coins explode, so this is not magic, but this is what they do extremely good. They buy here when they know the trend is definitely to the upside. They buy, and then they make their 100,000x and make huge wins, but they don't understand when the bull market is over and we're about to come down here, right? And so I talked about this possible double top here on the monthly chart. This is a very, very bad sign. Also, at the same time, I want to show you this at the end, is what's going on in the stock markets. We've seen the Dow Jones showing us some weakness here. And as you can see, this is something that I already talked about a few months ago. This is what I showed you. You can check the videos where I said we already left support here. So is this only a matter of time? And now you see there's really weakness. And if the Dow Jones closes below this support here, then yeah, we're going to go down heavily and see the beginning of a world crisis, in my opinion, and I already see signs in the news. This is the S&P 500 also giving us a very big red candle on the monthly chart. RSI is already turning to the downside. This is not a good sign. Also, we have here some heavy bearish divergence, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it coming down heavily. So I'm really waiting for that. And we also have seen that a lot of those other firms, stocks went down heavily. I mean, look at the Tesla chart here. So I mean, this is not good. also back below $1,000. This is also a very bad sign. So this is, to me, a rejection at $1,000. Look at Amazon really coming down here. Look how they respect these lines. I really like that. But really coming down heavily. It's below the 21 weekly monthly moving average. This is a very bad sign here. So, and as you can see, so there is a selling pressure, a heavy selling pressure in the market, I wouldn't be surprised to see it really going down over the next month. And so I really start believing more and more in the bear market. And my charts are clearly telling me that we're getting to the shocking phase of the bear market. This is all more like, hey, we could still be in a bull market for those who don't see what I'm seeing, but at this level we're very close to the shocking moment, right? We're really close. So I'm talking something like this. We're really close to the shocking moment, and I'm really waiting for that. I'm waiting for that, and but I told you, but I also told you that of course I could be wrong, and a proof for that would be give me a moment. A proof for that would be staying above this level here. All right, this is a proof, and also coming back up into this yellow box here, so meaning that we close back above $40,000 on a weekly chart. So this would be bullish signs in my opinion, right? Then we have a chance to come back up to this level, but currently I'm not seeing that. All right, guys, so at the end of this video I want to just quickly show you how you can win some tokens. A good friend of mine has a guaranteed allocation on NFT Lounge. This is an IDO launching pad, and so he wants to help the channel and the community, and he said to me that he wants to give me some of these tokens that he can get very, very cheap. And so the last ones were VERVE and METAFLUENCE. You can check their websites. VERVE is a platform where you can upload videos, and you get rewarded for that, also for commenting and so on. So this is something like YouTube, but rewarding the viewer and the guys who upload videos. And then we have METAFLUENCE. METAFLUENCE. Here's the VERVE platform, interactive streaming, reimagined, and you can take a look at it. Watch to earn, right? So this is something brand new coming here. And then we have METAFLUENCE. Where is it? It's gone. Just a second. There it is. METAFLUENCE. This is in the metaverse, one of the biggest things right now in crypto. And this is made for influencers to bring their content to the people, and this is a very huge project in my opinion. And as you can see right now, over 500,000 influencers on their platform and so on. So this is something really big here, and so you are able to win. I think he will give me for each project something around 100 tokens. So you can win 100 tokens of VERVE, and in another video 100 tokens of METAFLUENCE. And in my next video I will tell you how you can get these tokens, what you have to do for that to have a chance to win these tokens. So it's like a lottery, and well, I can tell you it's very easy. So you watch my videos, you give a like for that video, also you write something in the comments for that video with giving me your MetaMask wallet address so that I can send you these tokens. And then you also have to go to Twitter and do the same. So because I will start a Twitter again, and this is how it works. But in the next video I'm going to tell you exactly what you have to do, and then you can do it immediately for that video. So this is what's going on, guys. If you like this content, guys, then please subscribe, like it, and join our Discord community. Also, if you're interested in winning some free tokens of amazing projects of the Bluezilla, of the Bluezilla network, then definitely join. I mean, Bluezilla is big. It's really, really big. Most people don't know it, but huge things coming. Also, I will get some of the .pet tokens, so this will be, I think, a very, very huge chance for you guys to win some of them. And look at that. These are some of the returns of the projects they brought out in the past. So this is big, guys. So this is what's going on. And also, I will bring more updates definitely from now on. I really want to bring back my life back into this channel and make it grow again, also with the bot, and showing you results of me working with our bot. And so really trying to bring this channel to where it has to be, it deserves to be, in my opinion. And yeah, it would be amazing if you help us, because I think that the quality is high here. Everything that we did in the past, also my updates on the current market situation, have been correct. If I'm wrong, please tell me, but I know what I said, so I talked about nothing else than the bearish side. And so yeah, I think this is a very important channel for the crypto space out there, and it would be amazing to bring it into the spotlight. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and we will see us soon, guys. Thanks very much. Bye.